It's Your Birthday, Inc. creates fun and memorable birthday experiences for children in homeless and domestic violence shelters. Joining us today is founder Roland Finch. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So I love this idea, and I was just saying to you before we started, what I love about the interviews that we do here at the station is we get to meet people and talk to people who are so passionate and take such a wonderful idea and just take it to the next level. And that's kind of what you've done here.
Yeah.
So tell us about your organization and how you started it.
So it's called It's Your Birthday, Inc. And what we do is we give birthday parties for kids that are in domestic violence or homeless shelters. And so how we started was, it's really funny. I was actually volunteering with another organization feeding the homeless.
Okay.
And I realized all these kids are just running around. What do they do on their birthday? I'm one of those people that enjoy my birthday. I'm one of those celebrate forever.
Right.
And so I asked the executive director at the time, what do you do? He goes, nothing. We don't have the funding. If you want to do something, you're welcome to do something. And so I said, well, once a month, we'll just come in and we'll give these kids a birthday party. And it just kicked off from there. And so what we will do is we notice that we can give a birthday party, or we will offer the mom, or typically the mom, if she wants, we can do a birthday in a class. And the birthday in the class is where we will actually take cupcakes to the kids.
Oh, okay.
At their school, and they're able to celebrate with their classmates, which is really important with kids that are in domestic violence shelters, because obviously their classmates don't know where they live.
Right.
And we say that the cupcakes are from the mom, so it's kind of that sneaky thing we do.
That's actually really, yeah.
yeah.
No,
Or
I mean, that's a very poignant sort of fact, because that is
Yeah.
very true. It's kids, they do something at school, and
They
yeah,
don't get
there's
that.
there's so many nuances. So are we looking at photos from just some past events or preparations?
Just events. What we do is we have, a few people like to get involved, and we ask, what do you want to do? We can't have everybody at the birthday party, obviously.
Right.
Everybody can't come there, and so that's our juggler. He's amazing. He gives us a great discount on his time for juggling for our kids. But we've had that other picture you saw was a group that was actually making hats, party hats for the kids. So.
Okay.
Something fun like that. Yeah.
And so have you, when we were looking at the photo of the juggler, I mean, have you basically started sort of partnerships with different sort of like birthday vendors, entertainers in town to specifically go to do parties?
So like Sammy J Balloons, he's amazing. He comes to the parties and he does balloon, he can do anything with a balloon except make a weapon. We don't make weapons. And so we tell him he can't make a weapon. Abracadabra, which is magicians and face painters, they've come and volunteered. Ryan Himmel, he's been great at volunteering and giving us his time as well.
So what is the age group for the children's birthday parties that you're able to do, just for people who are hearing this who might be interested?
So what we will do is, for the kids that are in the shelter, we will celebrate any kid that's in the shelter. Typically, we started off 5 to 12, thinking that's a good age group, but what we were finding was kids that were older, let's say 13 or 14 was there, we celebrated their sibling. And so we had to go back and say, you know what, no more age groups. Wherever they are, we've celebrated an 18-year-old, we've celebrated a 1-year-old. We will celebrate your birthday. Yeah.
And so how many years have you been doing this? Has the organization been around?
So we started in September of 2014.
Okay.
We've celebrated about 450 kids since then.
Wow. So how is that for you? I think there's always, once you really get into the nitty-gritty of running your own organization, there's sort of the heartfelt element, which is, you're doing good, you're having impact, and you're seeing the reward from that. And then there's also just running a nonprofit.
Yes.
How has it been for you? I mean, where do you, sort of gain your strength from, and also where do you sort of see the organization going?
So it's funny you say that. This just happened today. Sometimes, because I work full time as well.
Wow.
So yeah. And so sometimes I get to the point where I'm like, oh my goodness, this is too much, and why am I doing this? What's it all for?
Yeah.
And every time that happens, and it happened today, I actually got a picture of a kid. We had dropped off some cupcakes at school, and the counselor sent a picture and said she was so excited, and she's going to get the bear later, and so that re-energizes me. I got a card a while ago from a little boy, and he wrote on there thank you, this is the
Yeah.
best birthday ever, this is Cartez. You know, it's like.
No, but it's so important. It's the little things when even when we think, I think about ourselves in our own childhood and our memories, it's the little things. It's the feeling that you were part of something, the little things are what people remember, and they are what count. We've got the information there for you on the screen. It's Your Birthday Inc. We're going to be talking more with Rolanda about this volunteer appreciation and recruitment event coming up on February 12th. But for more information about the organization, go to itsYourBirthdayInc.org. But don't go anywhere. We're going to have more with Rolanda right after this short break. We'll be right back.